Howdy folks, Tetsu here, down in the lower tiers where the power's low, but the battles are fierce. And today I'll be continuing my self-proclaimed quest to archive all the battles during the first 7U tournament, from which thereby I hope to bring light to the tier and possibly help it grow. So join me as we continue on with the third match of the LB's third round. Our combatants this time will be CrapAtRBY and BeatsBlack. These trainers, like many others, marked by a single elimination, are giving it their all to stay within the tournament running. Who will continue on and who shall be left by the wayside? If you happen to enjoy the video, I humbly request you click that like button. Also subscribe and click that bell if you want to be notified for later uploads. Working together, we can bring more attention to this fascinating metagame. With all that said, let's begin. Howdy folks, and welcome to Dosed Arcades Gaming's continued coverage of the first 7U tournament. My name's Tetsu. Today's match will be a best 2 out of 3. And as our combatants head out onto the field, starting with the blue corner, they were unceremoniously knocked down in the very first round by Gastalis, and this will be their first match down here in the LB. Will they be knocked out, or will they be able to pull out a win? Only time will tell. I give you CrapAtRBY. On the other side of the field in the red corner, they got a pass in the first 2 rounds, but ended up finding themselves knocked down to the LB by Chuva de Pererica. And much like their opposite, this will be their first match down here. I give you BeatsBlack. Alright, looks like everything's in order. Trainers, ready your Pokemon. 3, 2, 1, let the battle begin! From the blue corner, Tentacle and Charmeleon from the red. Charmeleon immediately goes in for a slash as Tentacle goes for a wrap, possibly expecting a switch. But Charmeleon from CrapAtRBY is able to come in uncontested. Kabuto switched into a slash, which takes very minimal damage. Crap sends in their Tentacle, but immediately gets taken out by a slash. Upon entry, Ivysaur comes in. Golbat for BeatsBlack, immediately put to sleep by Sleep Powder. Looks like it's going to do a little bit of a nap, but Ivysaur goes for a Sleep Powder. A Razor Leaf, I mean. Probably predicting a switch. Crap decides to change gears, going for Swords Dance over 2 turns. Kabuto switched in, and then Ivysaur. That's an interesting move by BeatsBlack. Brought to 39% as Ivysaur from BeatsBlack misses not once but twice, and Ivysaur gets taken out. Charmeleon from the red corner, Fire Blast goes in, bringing Ivysaur to 23% as Body Slam connects. No paralysis. Crap sends in their own Charmeleon, which gets hit by Slash upon entry. Kabuto, no counter from Charmeleon, which would have done a ton of damage, but a Slash does a little bit. Ivysaur is taken out upon entry by Kabuto's Slash. Down 2 mons, Meowth is sent out, goes for a substitute. Kabuto takes it out and gets hit with a Thunderbolt with a Retaliatory Surf for its trouble. Kabuto's finally taken out by Meowth's Slash, but now BeatsBlack is able to send in their own. Crap does do tons of damage before having their Meowth taken out, though. In comes Shelter for CrapAtRBY, Tentacle for BeatsBlack, Rhyhorn for Crap, and back to Shelter. 55% upon the Hydro Pump hit. Shelter goes boom onto the Golbat, brought to 20%. CrapAtRBY goes for Fire Spin as Golbat wakes up. Why not a slash? That is a good question, actually. Rhyhorn is switched in. Double Edge from Golbat, but it's not knocked out. Rhyhorn is hit for a ton of damage. As Golbat heals up to 33%, Rhyhorn goes for a substitute. Mega Drain. Oh, a miss Rock Slide as Charmeleon is sent out. But this seems like a futile attempt to try to stave off. Golbat does miss its Hyper Beam, though. And Slash does take it out, but it's 3 mons to 2. Meowth, while damaged, is still faster. And both Charmeleon and Rhyhorn for the blue corner are taken out. Having BeatsBlack go up by 1 game. Alright. On to game 2. Alright, trainers. Ready your Pokemon. 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin. From the red corner, Tentacle comes down and Charmeleon from the blue. Tentacle immediately switched in as Hydro Pump comes through. Wrap from the blue corner. It does miss, but BeatsBlack is able to retaliate with their own wrap. Charmeleon for Crap coming in. And it looks like Crap is going to be doing a little switching. Tentacle does miss their wrap as Voltorb comes in. Thunder goes into the Rhyhorn switch as Crap decides to send in their Ivysaur. Rhyhorn does get a substitute, but BeatsBlack decides to send him Hitmonchan before the sub is broken. It's immediately put to sleep. Ivysaur for BeatsBlack as Crap goes for a Swords Dance and their Ivysaur is put to sleep. Charmeleon for Crap as it gets hit by Body Slam not once, but twice. As Counter does a bit of damage. Interesting decision. And Counter on the incoming Tentacle. Fire Spin misses and Charmeleon goes down. The blue corner brings in their Meowth and takes out a Tentacle by Bubble Beam. Charmeleon brought in. Tentacool switch for the blue corner as it takes a Slash Pawn entry and is then sacked, allowing for Voltorb to come in unmolested. Charmeleon is switched for the Ivysaur as Meowth is brought in. Interesting double switch shenanigans. Razor Leaf does a ton as Ivysaur is finished off. BeatsBlack goes for their own Meowth, which once again has dealt tons of damage, but Crap does lose their Mon. Beedrill coming in. Interesting play instead of... well, their Ivysaur is asleep, so I suppose that makes sense. Rhyhorn does a ton of damage to Beedrill. Mega Drain does a bit, but Beedrill is taken out. The sleeping Ivysaur is brought in. Charmeleon switching as well as Ivysaur is woken up, but a crit Fire Blast takes it out. CrapAtRBY goes for the explosion, deciding to go out on their own terms. But with that, BeatsBlack goes 2-0. So, what did we learn? I am really curious about the Razor Leaf on turn 6 in game 1. Were they expecting Kabuto to switch in? Which did eventually happen turn 9. Another curious decision to me. Maybe a switch in general? It is fairly common to see Pokemon put to sleep then switched out. With that in mind, let's go over the calcs. Starting with Golbat itself, with a dual resist of the poison and flying type, Razor Leaf deals a paltry 8.2 to 9.9% points of damage. On the opposite end of the spectrum, Kabuto with the dual typing of water and rock gets sliced to pieces, being dealt 240.6 to 282.8% and instant KO. Charmeleon, a common Ivy switch in, is dealt a bit more than Golbat, even with a grass resist. The damage between 20.3 to 24.1%. Speaking of Ivysaur, how does it hold up? 8.6 to 10.5%. A bit more than Golbat, but not by much. Meowth is a risky switch, being cut for 59.7 to 70.3%. A solid 2-hit KO. Finally, we have Tentacle, a guaranteed 3-hit KO with 36 to 42.4%. Makes sense considering the water typing cancels out the poison resist. With the match over, CrapAtRBY with 2 eliminations is now out of the tournament running, with BeatsBlack continuing on in the LB. How far are they gonna get? Only time will tell. And if you happen to enjoy the video, why not join in on the fun? I've got all the necessary links down in the description, from the resource hub to the Discord. Hope to see you there. And until next time, everybody, take care.